हेलो गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। आज आम 12th क्लास बॉटनी फर्स्ट चैप्टर सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट किसी क्वेश्चन आंसर एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन आंसर डिस्कशन करवा। यहाँ आम आगु को आसुवा सीएचएससी परीक्षा अत्यंत आवश्यक। स्टार्ट करवा प्रथम चैप्टर सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इन फ्लावरिंग प्लांट्स। स्टार्ट करिया फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। The end product of sexual reproduction in flowering plant is or are dash. Option गला gamete, spores, zygote, spore caps. सठिक आंसर होची zygote. Zygote is the last product of sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Next question को जिबा. Which are the two essential whole of the flower that bear sexual reproductive units? पचार फ्लावर क्यों दुईटा इसेंशियल होल्स जो सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्टिव यूनिट्स को धारण करछि बियर करछि। सठिक आंसर होछि ऑप्शन डी एंड्रोइशियम एंड गाइनोइशियम। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन को जिबा द इनरमोस्ट वॉल लेयर ऑफ ए माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम इज डैश। माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम एंथर इनरमोस्ट लेयर होछि टैपेटम। Option B, right answer. Which one is responsible for the nutrition of developing pollens? What is the nutritive layer of the anthers? The right answer is steptum. Option A. Next question को जिबा Which one is the last cell of male sporophytic generation? Option वाला megaspore mother cell, megaspore, microspore mother cell, microspore. पचार मेल sporophytic generation लास्ट सेल कोटा जानचे लास्ट सेल होची मेल sporophytic generation is microspore mother cell. Like this. Female spore last cell of female sporophytic generation is megaspore mother cells. Yeah. Next question. Which one is not the characteristic feature of the sporopollenin? The sporopollenin the characteristic features नुह sporopollenin को हमर पोलेन ग्रेन माइक्रोस्पोर जो दुटा लेयर्स रही गोटे एक्साइन्स एंड एंटाइन्स। एक्साइन्स कंसिस्ट ऑफ द स्पोरोपोलिनिन्स। दैट इज से स्पोरोपोलिनिन का गोटा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स नो। ऑप्शन देखबा डोमिनेंट कंपोनेंट ऑफ पोलेन वॉल्स कैन बी इजीली डिग्रेडेड बाय एंजाइम्स, कैन नॉट बी डिग्रेडेड बाय एंजाइम्स, हेल्प्स पोलेन ग्रेन टू बी preserved as fossils. Can be easily degraded by enzymes is not a characteristic of sporopollenin. And all dominant component of pollenins, right answer. Cannot be degraded by enzymes, right? Helps pollen grains to be preserved as fossils. These are the right. And not characteristics is can be easily degraded by enzymes. Okay. Next question को जिबा. Which one is different from other three? Microspore, pollen grain, sperm, anther. Microspore is haploid, pollen grain is haploid, sperm is haploid, but anther is diploid. In the basis of haploid and diploid, anther is the differ from other. Okay. Next. Which is not characteristics of vegetative cells of the pollen grains? Vegetative cells of pollen grain रा कोटा characteristics नुह देखिबा. It is spindle shaped, abundant reserve food materials, larger irregular shaped nucleus, bigger than the generative cells. Abundant this reserve food materials, right? Large irregular shaped nucleus, right? Bigger than the generative cells. Right. Next, spindle shaped is wrong answer. Vegetative Spindle shape is not the characteristic. Spindle shaped is not the characteristics of vegetative cell of the pollen grain. So right answer is spindle shaped. Next question jiba. The part of the carpel that receives pollen grain is called as. The part of carpels that receives pollen grains. The receptive part of the flower is known as stigma. The right answer is stigma. Next, which are also called ovules. See, what is the synonyms of ovules or otherwise which is otherwise called ovules? Ovules are also known as megasporangia. Ovules are otherwise known as megasporangia. Similarly, anther is also known as microsporangia. Okay. Next question. Which of the following possess one-seeded ovule? पचारछि कोटा one-seeded ovules carry करछि. Wheat one-seeded ovules, rice one-seeded ovules, and mango also one-seeded ovules. So option A is right answer. Next, which is the correct sequence? Option thalamus, ovary, stigma, style. Option B, thalamus, ovary, style, stigma. The first thalamus, next ovary, next style, next stigma. So option B is right answer. Which one is the female gametophyte of angiosperms? Female gametophyte, angiosperm or female gametophytes is embryo sac. The male gametophyte is microspore or pollen grains. Next question. Synergid, one part of the dash. Synergid is the part of egg apparatus. Egg apparatus consists of synergid and egg cell. Synergid and egg cell. So synergid is the part of the egg apparatus. Okay. Next question ko. Filiform apparatus are prolongation of dash. Filiform apparatus are prolongation of dash. That means which part of the following contain the filiform apparatus? Filiform apparatus is prolongation by the synergids. Okay. Option B right answer. A typical embryo sac in angiosperms is 8 nucleate and dash held. Typical embryo sac of angiosperm contain 8 nucleus and 7 cell. Option B right answer. Which pair show the autogamous pollination? Which pair show the autogamous pollination? Autogamous pollination means the transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma in the same flowers. Same flowers ଭିତରେ ଯଦି pollination ହେଉଛି anther to stigma transfer ହେଉଛି pollen grains, that is known as autogamous ବା autogamy. Cleistogamy and J-tonogamy. J-tonogamy the opposite of the autogamous. That's not cleistogamous and cosmogamous. This is the right answer. Cleistogamous and cosmogamous. Cleistogamous means closed flower. Cosmogamous means open flowers. But both are the bisexual. So it can perform the autogamous pollination. Okay. Which is not characteristics of the cleistogamous flowers? We know cleistogamous flower is closed flower. Never open. This is the characteristics of cleistogamous flower. Anther and stigma are separate flowers. Anther and stigma are same flower, not separate flowers. So right answer is B. Next. Indicate the characteristics of wind pollinated flowers. Wind pollinated flowers are characteristics from large, colored, fragrant, and have nectar. Wind pollinated flower does not need nectar, fragrant, or color. So it is not. Small colored flowers, light pollen grains carried in water. It is the it is not characteristic of the wind pollinated flowers. Small flowers, light and non-sticky pollen grains produced in the large number. That is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Next question. Which part of the flower provide nutrition to the insect in the process of pollination? Plant ro को part insect man को nutrition provide करिवा at the time of pollination. That is nectar. Option A is right answer. Which is not an outbreeding device? Which is not an outbreeding device? Outbreeding device means outbreeding means they don't perform cross pollination. The bright pollen release and stigma received on not synchronized. Anther and stigma placed at different position. Bisexual flowers and reproductive organs mature simultaneously. If the bisexual flowers and reproductive organs mature simultaneously, it can be performed out self pollination. So it is not a outbreeding device. The right answer: bisexual flowers and reproductive organs mature simultaneously. Okay. Zootonogamy occurs in dates. Zootonogamy means the transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of different flower in same plant. Different flower hitpa kintu same plant ra jodi transfer kala pollen grains को ताको हम कहबा बा pollination होछि तांको भितरे ताको हम कहबा zootonogamy. The right answer is maize. When in an bisexual flower, pollen mature first and ovary mature later. जमे गोटे bisexual flower रे pollen first mature करिबा ovary next परे mature करिबा ताल ताको हम कहछे protandry. कहछे ना protandry. Similarly, यदि ovary first mature करिबा pollen पछे mature करिबा ताको हम कहबा protogony. Okay. Which one does divide to form male gamete? Which one does divide to form male gamete? Option A: tube cell, antipodal, generative cell, and vegetative cells. When generative cells divided, it forms two male gametes. Okay, the right answer is generative cells. Okay. आज हम एते क्वेश्चन एंड करिबा. नेक्स्ट क्लास रे आउ ही बोली किछि एमसीक्यू करिबा. आउ ए चैप्टर रो ए सीरीज परीक्षा पर्यंत एग्जाम पर्यंत हम ए भली कंटिन्यू रखितबा. ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू.